Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another Apex Legends video. But today, I'm going to be doing a movement guide. Now, a lot of you are probably asking, Danger, why are you doing a movement guide? You're shit. Yes, I am shit at the game. But the one thing I'm actually I'm half decent at in this game is movement. I'm actually good. Is movement. As you can see, I can tap strafe all over the place. I could edge slide. But like, I can't really... I'm good at movement out of everything, really. And so, I would like to show my movement aspects and try and teach you guys how to. And so, I'm going to be showing them with different legends, being Octane, Wraith, Pathfinder, pretty much all the movement legends. We are also going to be using Horizon. We're going to be using a bunch of movement legends, though. So, I'm going to be trying to show off movement legends, trying to teach you how. And we're actually going to be doing them with, my friends as well, to show. Because, some of them have learned from me. Like Sheep. I've actually taught Sheep how to do, a lot of the movement that I do nowadays.
Okay, shitter.
So, a lot of the sheep that are, a lot of the movement that you see Sheep doing, I actually managed to teach him how. Which, I really don't want to sound cocky when I say that, because I'm not. But I just try to help out players that don't really understand how a lot of the game mechanics work, because I know that a lot of players don't actually understand how to do it. Because for a while, I actually went around Apex asking my random teammates if any of them knew how to tap strafe. And I could tell you that 90% of them didn't know how to. 80% of them didn't know what tap strafing was. Like, it was that bad.
Like,
and so today, I am going to be teaching some movement and how to tap strafe like I do, or like a lot of the pros do. How to super glide, how to bunny hop, edge slide, and we're also going to be going over the basics, of course. First off. So, it's going to be a full movement guide and everything. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy. And then, of course, let's get right into it. So, yeah. So, we're going to grab Sheep and, Sheepays. So, both of you put down the weapons, please.
Can't believe I'm standing still.
You keep from there.
I like you.
Put down the weapons, guys.
Yes.
Taking a moment. I need my Phoenix kit.
Lord.
Drop mine.
This way, let's go.
Alright, so now we are pretty much, the first thing we're going to really show is slide hopping. It's the fastest way to really get around the map. It's pretty much the most basic. Pretty much literally everyone does it. It's easy, it's simple, and it's just, it's how really everyone does it. Really all you have to do is just slide, jump. Slide, jump. Now really, You can get faster and faster with it. Doing it multiple times in a row will eventually slow you down. But really, it's just slide, jump.
Must go faster.
Slide, jump. Slide, jump. Now, when you hit a stem, it looks like this.
Just here to prove you can also do it with non-movement legends.
Exactly. Sheep also is doing it with a non-movement legend to show you that you can do it without movement legends. So thank you for also doing that, Sheep. I didn't think of that.
Rápido, rápido.
Second off, pretty much we're going to be looking at controls real quick. This is just going to be a little bit of a basic thing as well. More or less, sensitivity, most players play low, you can play high. I used to play extremely high. I play with my DPI at 1600 and with my mouse sensitivity at 1.5. I play decently high, but also it's in the middle, so it's okay. Now, for a lot of players, it is smart to have a scroll or one of these scroll buttons as jump. Now, I know this is probably, if you don't play Apex a lot, or if you haven't been in Apex a lot, it is going to feel very weird. Now, the reason of having jump as scroll is going to be for a lot of more advanced movement techniques and for bunny hopping as well. You can use it for other things, but it is really helpful. Like for when I am able to completely just strafe back and forth or hit a 180, that's really what I'm using the jump for. But it is much easier to do when you have a scroll down button. Or I mean a scroll as jump. It's almost necessary pretty much, but it's when you don't have scroll as jump, it is going to make your life much harder. Another thing. Move forward as scroll. Or is the other scroll. I have scroll down as jump and scroll up as move forward. Now this causes the game to enter too many things, or too many what's it called? It's entering too many signals at once, or inputs, and causing the game
We could check out here.
to more or less lag out, and causing it to register the amount of inputs, and so it thinks that you're constantly moving forward even while in the air, causing you to hit a tap strafe, more or less. So that's how you're able to tap strafe, or super glide, or anything else. Now that's an advanced movement that we will learn later on, but it is impossible to tap strafe without having that keybind set.
I'm confused with the code.
It's more, yes, it is abusing code. Now, EA already tried taking that out of the game once, and the community started being a baby, and so they put it back in. Another thing, crouch toggle and crouch hold, you will pretty much be ending up hitting both of them. I recommend just keeping those as default. If you do want to change them, you may. But I do recommend getting used to having crouch hold and crouch toggle. Crouch hold, all you have to do for slide jumping, I usually just hit C and then jump, but if you want to just slide jump, it's just hold control, jump, or hold C, jump.
You get tips on which weapons if you switch to scroll, jump.
Yep, control, jump, control, jump, control, jump. So it's just pretty easy. Next thing we'll be going over is edge sliding. Sorry, I forgot. Now, I'm not all too good at this, But edge sliding is pretty basic as well. All you really do is you just climb up on a ledge and then immediately slide. More or less, it actually looked exactly like that. So you just climb up on a ledge and then immediately slide. Ledge, slide. Slide. It's really easy to do once you've done it for a while. But you just...
Must go faster.
You more or less can just climb up any ledge, and as soon as you hit a ledge, you actually get a little speed boost after being able to slide faster, so... It also counts at, like, little spots where if you slide off a ledge and onto something, if I actually were to hit that ledge...
Setting a fence.
Healing. Ah, this is taking. Hit the ejector seat.
No, I need to actually hit it. Gosh darn it.
It's go time.
I'm missing it. I'm sorry. And see, you don't get it every time. This is another thing that a lot of people don't show, is because people are too good when they show movement guides. And see there. If you had just saw right there, I hit a little bit of a speed boost when hitting it. And so that's edge sliding. It's pretty basic, and you'll be able to learn it after practicing it for a little while. And so, like, it works with really any surface. It's really confusing at first, but you'll get it down after a little while. But yeah. Really, it's a lot of fun, though. Edge sliding helps a lot. You can also, I think, do it to the left or the right.
Faster, faster, faster.
Yeah, I think it is so muted. Yeah, you can also do it.
I don't know exactly how to do it to the left or the right, but you can. I think I just did it, but I don't know exactly how.
Hitting the eject button.
But, yeah. That's pretty much edge sliding, and, now we will move on to the next one. Sorry, I had something distracting me down there. Next we will move on to bunny hopping, which is also one of the more basic ones. But yeah. It's more or less all you're going to do is just you're going to hold down crouch and start scrolling down. So you're going to start running, hold down crouch, and then if you look side to side, or if you start looking side to side and then trying to go one of those directions, you'll actually keep your momentum. It's a lot easier to do while going down a hill, but but yeah, it is, it's very helpful. And then just... It's easier to hit a heal off, so if you're just in need of healing... Say you're running away from someone and then... Yep. Say you're pretty much running away from someone after you got shot. More or less, you could just...
Charging on my shields.
And then it makes you such a smaller target to be able to hit. That normally I am much better at this game. There. don't know why I'm so bad at it right now. Alright, now we'll move on to advanced techniques. The advanced techniques, the first one we'll start off with is probably like advanced and... It's in the middle of advanced and basic. It's wall jumping, or wall bouncing. Wall hopping, wall jumping, wall bouncing, whatever you want to call it. Easiest way to practice it is pretty much like right here or on the arena starter walls, really. All you really want to do is boom, hop like that. It looks really, really easy. It's not always the easiest though. More or less, a lot of players like to just... It is impossible to do sideways. I don't understand how anyone does it sideways like this though. Some people are able to do it sideways. I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand how you do it sideways.
I think that.
It's near impossible to do it sideways. Gosh. More or less, it's a lot easier of a way to do it and gets you the most, like, what gets you the farthest of a jump is when you go to slide jump and then you jump right as you hit the wall. First off, what a lot of people don't do, and which gets you end up having to immediately climb the wall or get stuck on a wall, is you also have to let go of W, which I actually didn't know for the longest time. Sorry for that voice crack, by the way. But you actually have to let go right before you hit the wall. Artifact. Which you actually have to let go of W. You just let go of W and then wall jump.
Yeah, this is the third person.
So you more or less slide, jump,
Ooh, that's got a kick.
slide, jump, let go of W, and then jump as soon as you hit the wall. It is really easy to do when you have scroll. You can have scroll up or down. Personally, I use scroll down, but it is much easier to do. Man, my wall jumps are on point today, as I miss it.
Ready, set, go.
You can also do it while stimmed, and it sends you flying. Alright. Next advanced technique. We are going to move on to probably one of the more advanced, which is known to be more complicated, but extremely useful. Carson, can you please, God, mute the frickin'... never mind, I'll do it. Okay. Okay. Next up, we're going to go to tap strafing. Now, tap strafing cannot be done on controller or on console. So, if you are here for any controller tips, tap strafing cannot be done on controller. I'm sorry to tell you this. Super gliding can be done on controller, but can only be done on PC controller. This is involved by actually implementing a factor of which Steam is able to use controller configs by implementing a WASD and space and everything. So you're pretty much using PC configs on the controller. And so it glitches out the system, and there you're able to super glide with it. But other than that...
We use on controller. But it would take an entire video to explain, so
yeah.
Go and watch someone else.
So that's pretty much the shortened version, but you are more or less unable to tap strafe with it. You're able to hit little slides, like you're able to slide back and forth, but you are unable to physically like hit a normal 180 like I can. I love you, Carson. I'm sorry you cannot do this. But, now, of course, though, I'm going to show you how to do the tap strafes that I normally do, which is how I usually avoid a lot of the shots in the firing range. Honestly, it seems very complicated, and is complicated, but gets way simpler over time.
Third person.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, honestly, easiest way I learned it is actually using Octane Stim, which will actually go up onto the platform up there for.
Let's go over here. Must go faster.
But really, it's practicing right here, probably, like, around this area, around here, really, was really easy for me, though. And I understand I just said really a lot. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Lol. Yeah.
Faster, faster, faster.
What's going to make this a lot easier is knowing, like, if you're going to try any of the advanced movement, you want to be able to know and have mastered basic movement. Now, of course, tap strafing took me a long time to learn. It has taken me probably a good...
Wonder how many hits that'll get.
Probably about 20 hours of literally just having to scroll back and forth. Because it actually takes me having to do this. I'm physically scrolling back and forth. That's how I do it.
We could check out here.
I just scroll. That's all it is. Because it's literally just jump and then walk forward. But you can't do it normally. You have to glitch the system by hitting jump, which is scrolling, and walk, which is scrolling, which can only be done with a scroll wheel. So, what we're going to do is normally you just slide and jump, except you're going to slide, and then as soon as you go for a slide jump, you're going to do it with your mouse wheel. You're going to slide, jump, and then you're going to scroll up or down, whichever one you have is move forward. You're going to go forward, and then you're also going to be turning your mouse. You're going to let go of W as well. You have to let go of W and then hit either A or D, whichever direction you want to go.
We're trying to catch.
Whichever direction you want to be going in, you have to be hitting that button.
See how many more is missing because to do that? Because
yeah. See, like, I'm in Octane running around. Boom. I'm back. Boom, I'm back. Boom, I'm back. Like, boom.
Planting fences. The circuit is complete.
I'm here. Boom. Nope. Tap strafe around. See? And then he's gonna go for that jump pad because he thought I was going to, but I immediately tap strafe out of the way. It's a complete mind game when it comes to tap strafing. 'Cause I just jumped straight over it. Tap strafing is, honestly, it is a game changer when it comes to this game. If you are able to, I have been able to 1v3 so many squads just by being able to tap strafe against them. Because nobody understands movement. It's surprising how little people understand movement in this game.
It might not be helpful against a shotgun, but it will be. most definitely helpful. Versus not. Block until it's like the more survivors.
So you're more or less going to hit hold. So you're going to be hitting the hold crouch button. Crouch hold. And then you're just going to jump, scroll down and scroll up, or scroll up and then scroll down. And boom. You also do have to let go of W. Don't forget that. You do have to be running for this to work. You don't have to have a stim, but like, you do have to be going at a good speed. Now that right there is probably like the most advanced technique. But we do have one last technique that I am able to do. I am not able to Neo Strafe. So if anyone asking here wants to Neo Strafe, yeah, sorry, I can't do that. Next, we have Super Gliding. One of my favorites. I hit it wrong. Next, all you have to do... I did it wrong.
Well, it must be a game that was super.
I did that one right, though. More or less, you hit a slide jump in the air, or a tap strafe yet again. You're hitting a tap strafe in the air, or while hitting the... When hitting a jump pad, you're hitting a tap strafe. And it glitches the system and lets you go again. And so you're just going to... change direction. And see, somehow I've been getting a third jump for mine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, super gliding is a little more difficult than the rest, though.
You should also tell them to on what button they switch to and change weapon.
What?
Good. Well, what button do they switch to change weapon?
I did that in the beginning, but yep. Oh yeah, and then there is the final section. If you have stayed here to this, very end, you actually get to see my, Pathfinder grappling. If you all have seen me play Pathfinder, you guys would know that I am a Pathfinder main, and that I know Pathfinder's grapples like the back of my fucking head. Like, or back of my hand, my bad. It is really easy.
Back in my head, something I can't even see.
It is really easy for me. I have played Pathfinder a lot. And so, more or less, I'm going to be teaching you a bunch of different grapples and techniques to be able to use for Pathfinder. And yes, I do have Heirloom for those who don't know. Bling. But first off, we are going to try the windmill grapple. It is more or less, it's like a normal grapple of how when you have to hit the ground.
Here I go.
Normally when you hit the ground, it's just going to try and pull you forward. Now, of course, I don't have a gold helmet, so this is going to be a really painstaking experience if I don't I'm actually going to get to show off one of them right here. That is technically the windmill grapple, but it can be used vertically. Good God, I hate this cooldown. Ahmed, please cut out these portions.
Yes, as you can see, I can do it as well.
Alright. And so, now we are going to hit the windmill grapple. So all you have to do is just jump as soon as the grapple hits the floor. Yep, there you go, sheep. That was freaking perfect. Alright. Ready, Carson? That was close, but you need to hit it a little bit farther away. Alright, so I will demonstrate it one more time just for viewers. Hit it. Boom. You are also able to slide right after it, like you just saw. Now I have an extremely long cooldown.
Here I go. Get ready. It's zipline time. Let's go this way. Cancel that. Use
Alright. Another grapple, which I actually just found out how to do, or I just finally got to being able to do today, is a slingshot grapple. For this one, you want to be able to also be able to pull yourself as far as you can, but as soon as it hits, as soon as your grapple connects with the floor, you pull backward and slide. And then you can continuously bunny hop or do whatever. And you get some pretty good distance with it.
Grappling.
So you want to hold S as soon as the grapple connects with the ground.
Using grapple. Using grapple.
I messed that grapple up.
Using grapple.
There we go. That's how you do it. Now I have a 20-second cooldown, as you see, because I was over there. I went almost 100 meters about, with just one grapple. And it sends you flying. Now, it does take a little bit of getting used to. I have played probably about 200 hours on Pathfinder. So, this is why I'm a lot better with Path.
Here I go.
Next grapple is more or less a windmill grapple, except you can send yourself sending a different direction after you hit it. So as soon as you hit it, I'm actually going to be turning. So, what you really want to do is, if you could see my screen there, I kind of tilt my screen with it. So I hit a grapple, and then I more or less guide my screen along with it, as if I'm, like, slinging my screen. Like, I'm pulling it along. I'll do it one more time for demonstration, though. It's just like that.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
By the way, any other Pathfinder mains out there? Respect. Next grapple is actually a complete vertical grapple. This is extremely helpful for, like, if you need to get up buildings. More or less, you're just going to sling yourself around. Just like that. Except you want to try and land on the building.
You want to demonstrate running away from them like that in an actual fight.
You cannot run away from Pathfinder.
No, I mean if you're...
Oh, okay, here. Ready?
Okay, so you're low.
Oh yes, I am low. No shield. Ah! I is run! I is run! Hold! Run!
Oh no, he gone away so far. Wow, how do I shoot? I have only shotgun. Also, my aim terrible. I can't
And now you're more or less out. Now, you will tend to miss your shots a lot. You will miss your grapples a lot. You can also grapple right onto a zip line, in case you didn't know. Now, tap strafing with Pathfinder is also really nice. Your zip line is way more useful than you think. Then you're just going to...
Using grapple.
Boom. Oh no, he's still chasing me. What am I gonna do?
Oh no. Dude. He can't possibly heal. That would be too easy.
Get ready, it's zipline time.
So more or less, then we're going to absolutely juke him out. So he's chasing me, and then we jump.
Grappling.
Boom.
Haha.
And you can save yourself from falling, like that. He would jump down after you, and then you could grab yourself and sling yourself back up. So Sheep, you come up here and show him.
Yes, sir. Oh boy.
So you chase me on the and now I run away. I run. Whack. Sheep jumps after me. Oh, and then his Pathfinder teammate comes. But I still get away. Because we're Pathfinder.
Grappling.
Oh, the goddamn shot. That would have been so cool.
Nah, we are Pathfinder. We don't get hit.
Run away from Watson.
Oh god.
Yes, I am God. Indeed.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And now, pretty much, you could just run around the entire time. And then just hop. And so it's pretty much just, it's a lot of fun with Pathfinder, because you just get to experiment a lot with his grapple. And it's really an entire learning experience when it comes to him. My favorite part about Pathfinder is come up the zip line, Sheep.
Yes, sir.
This one.
Zipline here.
Oh, which one?
This one.
He just kept them.
So, unsuspecting enemy. Bye-bye. Run away now. Run away now.
I fear.
It's doing that on an edge. You just more or less get them and then punch them off.
I fear no man, but Pathfinder mates, they scare me.
Just topping off my shields.
I am taking fire, friends.
Ah.
Away from me.
I am down.
Bro, the fact that I almost killed you too. And now we are back to Pathfinder. We run.
Here I go.
Because I wasn't ready to fight, I thought you were to be on Pathfinder. Oh.
Enemy
You weren't supposed to kill me, we were supposed to run away.
Exactly. And now we get to high-five him.
Oh! What a good homie. Honestly, shout out to Pathfinder.
Fire, friends.
Yeah, even if a movement legend is after you,
What?
still kind of juke them.
I am down.
Okay, that's cheating. Okay, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, yeah. I think the video's over.
Ah! And now we get to mess around. No!
Commit mass genocide in Apex Legends.
And now for the rest of this movement guide, we will mess up.
I have been down.
We will be dying. Because I am.
And I will mess around as Pathfinder because I am
Here I
Pathfinder man.
Man, we got horse on my face. We got horse on my face. Yeah, we got horse on my face. I'm God now. Oh, look at this cute message. How wholesome. You died.
enemy down.
Whoa, why was he T-posing? What the fuck? There's nothing scarier than a Gibby T-posing.
Give me my shields to recharge.
The enemies are shooting at me. Enemy down.
I'm back. Danger.
No. You can't catch me.
And also, thing earlier than a gift. Sure, seen Timefall 2.
Nope.
Hello? The scariest thing you can possibly see is the Fortnite default dancing Scorch.
Oh no.
Here. That is kind of scary though. Finally, I'm playing as a woman. But, Hold on.
Taken down.
Wait, is the video over? Or we're just messing around?
Recharging my shield.
You get extra bloopers for this video, Ahmed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is you?
Fastest finisher in the game, baby.
I'm gonna vote pay my main now. You're fucked.
Oh god.
Do you fear Watson? I mean, look.
I fear nothing.
Wait, can you actually voice?
Actually, there's one thing everyone fears, Danger. I know what you fear.
I have been down.
A base in the Ragnarok dunes. Or
No.
just Scorched Earth.
Taking fire, friends.
I fear nothing. By the way, I would like to say thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did actually find something new, please do hit the like button. And subscribe, because it does actually help grow my channel. And it tells me that you actually did learn from my video.
Hit the like button.
Please comment what you actually did learn from this, because it would help me out a lot.
Tips such as how to get good.
Enemy taken down.
Come on, I'm gonna shoot.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Now that job was depressing, Danger.
Wow, that video is gonna get 10,000 views. I can guarantee. Oh my god,
down.
can you let me have Sheila, man? Man, why you gotta be such a... Man, why you gotta be such a man? Danger, you're looking sexy AF
Oh.
today. Daryl.
Oh.
Daryl. That costs 10.
The danger. About that Minecraft server.
What about the Minecraft server? What's about it?
Uh-oh, I can't use my abilities.
Doesn't need to make this. I'm just kidding.
Isn't silence just hilarious?
I have been down.
This is so quirky and funny. Danger, you're so funny.
Function.
I do like. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting a shield. I'll need nobody's here. Nobody's here. There's nothing dangerous here. Genuine Mexican man killer.
I have
Yeah,
been down.
I hate Mexican.
No.
Hello? I'm playing until 8:30?
AK until I
Oh! I didn't hear that! I didn't hear that, I'm sorry.
Enemy down.
It's right, it's like, behind me on the left?
I need shields.
Mexican woman is free.
Alright, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Enemy taken down.
Now we hide from the government.
I'm on my way, I'm sorry about that, I didn't hear.
I am down.
Bye.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Finally, I can be on the run like a real Mexican lady. I'm on the run from the police because your shotgun is alive. He's dead now. What the
Enemy
fuck?
down.
Recharge my app. Okay. Like a real Mexican lady. Let me be Mexican. Let me roleplay as a Mexican woman.
My danger.
Hmm?
Did you ask me?
No, I didn't.
Just get
Enemy down.
sometimes I hear how I find
Well, let me get a gun. I don't have it.
Wait, what? Where's my gun?
Oh,
2020! 2020! Oh my god, I'm cheating. I'm full scared for fun.
The danger.
I thought I was gonna jump over it.
I thought. No, I'm sorry.
More enemies.
The danger gamer.
Sorry.
They all fell down.
Alright,
Separate.
thank you all so much for watching. Bye, everyone.